Steve asked if there was any Canadians in the house. I was curious though, is there any Team Dynasty in the house? Maybe there's a few honorary Team Dynasty in there. That sounded like more than the 300 people that we brought from Canada. But I'm so excited to be here with all of you guys today. And tiny bit on my background. As of January, I'm now 21 years in this incredible business. I turned 43 in November, so it is extremely close to half of my life that I've been blessed to spend in this amazing company with these amazing people. And if you would have met me before WFG, I was managing a smoothie shop. I don't know what that says to anybody about qualifying for the financial industry. I don't think it says anything, but my parents bought a franchise. I helped manage it. It wasn't fulfilling, it didn't pay very well, and ultimately it didn't have any flexibility, and it just turned out to be what I did not want to do for the rest of my life. I didn't know what it would be, and then I found this absolutely incredible business, and to say that it changed my life would be a major understatement. Now I've got a couple of important things to share with you today. One of them is up for debate, and one of them is not up for debate. I'm going to start with the one that is not up for debate. The one that is not up for debate is the magnitude of this opportunity and what it can do for you and your family. That is not up for debate, ladies and gentlemen. Just out of curiosity, anybody that has earned a 100K ring with our firm, please stand. Let's just get a little bit of a visual here. 100K earners everywhere. Let's give them a round of applause. Stay standing. Let's give them a round of applause now. So the magnitude of this opportunity and how successful people can become, that part is not up for debate. But here's what is up for debate. And by the way, this is maybe a little bit of a different talk than I would usually do on a big stage like this, but this is what I was feeling today. But here's what is up for debate. What is up for debate is whether you are actually going to do it. You notice that I didn't say can? I don't think it's up for debate whether you can do this or you could do this, but what's up for debate is whether you will do it. In a leadership meeting, we could talk a little bit differently. Of course, we could talk about all the fun and normal things. We could talk about earning promotions and making money and going to Hawaii. Was anybody in Hawaii a couple weeks ago, by the way? Right? A whole bunch of us are going to be going to Norway and Sweden, I think where it is, coming up in September. And we could talk about all of those fun things. But what I want to talk about is the things that are hard. The things that are not the sexy parts of this business. And to segue into that, I want to quote one of our co-founders, Mr. Monty Holm, and that is this, paraphrasing his quote anyways. Anyone can be excited for a day, a month, maybe even a year, but champions, they stay excited until the job is done. And I have something I'd like to add to that. And by the time the job is done, or the job is almost done, they realize that it's not about them, and they realize that it's about their people, and so they keep going. So remember that as you grow your business over time, it becomes completely not about you and helping other people get where they want to go. And so what I'm hoping is that you will all reflect on these things. I want you to reflect. Are you willing to do them? Are you willing to do the things that you don't feel like doing? Here's a secret. This might be the most important thing that I tell you today. Here's a secret. Really successful people are just better than you are at convincing themselves to do things they don't feel like doing. I'll say that one more time. I think it's important enough.